Good evening and welcome to County Law's Crime Prevention Tip of the Week. Over the last several episodes, we've talked about ways that you can help prevent crime. Should you be unable to prevent crime, and it does happen to you, there's several things that you can do that will help us and help you. First, be a good witness. If you're the victim of a crime, try to get as much information and as much detail about the crime and the suspect as you can. As soon as possible, if you write that information down, it'll help you retain it, and it'll help us in an attempt to apprehend the suspect. Stuff like race, sex, and the clothing that they're wearing. And be as specific as you can as to color, any designs that are on their clothing. Also, pay close attention to the direction that they may leave in and vehicles that they may be in. Another thing that you can do is make sure that you record serial numbers. Serial numbers are very important in us recovering property. And sometimes the recovery of that property is what leads us to arresting the suspects. If your items don't have serial numbers, you can engrave a unique number on those items. This not only helps us, but it also helps you when you're dealing with an insurance company and trying to recover damages. If you're able to, it's also a good idea to photograph items. That gives us an idea of what we're actually looking for. And again, it gives you something that you can use when you're filing on your insurance. Once you've obtained this information, make sure that you store it in several different locations. Should it be taken from your home, or should you have a fire or something and the copy at your house is damaged, you want to make sure that you have a copy. I like to keep a copy at work and then give a copy to friends or relatives that they can hold on to, so that if I can't get to the original copy, I can always get to it. And it's also not a good idea to keep this information stored on your computer, because if your computer is stolen or you have problems with it, you can't obtain this information. Lastly, if you are the victim of a crime, make sure that you don't touch anything. Once you realize that your house has been broken into or somebody's been in your car, walk away and call law enforcement and let them come out. That gives them an opportunity to process the crime scene and obtain physical evidence. So if you touch stuff and leave fingerprints, it makes it more difficult. Plus, if you move items around, you could potentially move something that was left by the perpetrator. If you have any questions about this or any other crime prevention tip, you can contact me at robertursick@mc-ala.org.